think that I'm just going to start with a master board. I have so much paper that have like a lot of this paper that someone once gifted me that I will probably never use. Thank you very much. To all the hobbits at Bag End, my friends, and that's not what I want. You know, I've rearranged everything so much I can't even figure out where anything is anymore. That's not gonna fit. But I know what I do need. It is unfortunately way over here. Because we're going to start with a master board. There are 10 million videos out there on how to make a master board. And so you can do it any way you want. And you're going to hear crafter after crafter after crafter either saying you get what you get, just like your parents used to tell you, or there are no mistakes. There is no mistakes. Bob Ross, what did he say? Come on, y'all, you know this. Bob Ross, what did he say? Only happy accidents, right? Now, easy peasy. Some people use a glue stick. This is a glue stick that I use. One of the first glues that I got that my mother gave me when she and my son started me on this mad journey a year and a half ago. It's a good one. I like it. But to be honest, I haven't used any others, so I don't know how it compares. This, though, is my favorite freaking glue. It is expensive. You can get a kit of this, I don't know, 29 bucks-ish, give or take, on Amazon. Best glue ever as far as I'm concerned. It has just enough wiggle room that when you put something down you can correct real quick if you need to, if it's not perfectly straight. And comes with, I'm not going to dig it out, but it comes with a little tube, you know, like those little tubes you get for eyeglass repair cases, with a couple of different tips. I use the tiny metal one. I don't know if you can see that. I think I need to fix my light. Oh, I'm not used to going backwards here. Okay, it's just a little tiny tip. I stick a pin in it, and it works. The pin makes it so you can pull in and out. Oh, we did not say that. And clean the shaft so your glue comes out. It works on just about everything. I have tissue, stickers. I glue all my stickers down. Stickers don't stick, especially those plastic ones. They don't. Or the washy ones, they want to curl up. Let me tell you what, I glue them down. So anyway, book pages. I use book pages for a master board. What can you do? You could take your whole pages and lay them down side by side. You could do it however you want. Again, there are no mistakes. No wrong way. You do you, boo. You do you. And then you fill up the page. Not rocket science. Or, as you can see, I have a bunch of different ripped papers left over from some of the other projects I've done. I tend to cut most of the edges off or leave it overflow a little bit so you don't see the white. So that's even. Yes, you can use your glue stick for this. Now, some people will have a separate paper that they use, a book, a magazine, something to glue on. I cannot be bothered with that. And that's it. Just glue it on there. I need to fix my little light here. Give me 1 second. Let's see. Oh, is that? Oh. Is that better? Hey, this is my first one streaming again. I used to stream video games. For any of those of you that have seen me in the past or looked at my previous videos, if they're even still out there. I've certainly never streamed using my phone. I had the whole setup with the lights and the microphone and the webcam, and I'm not doing that anymore. It's actually very discouraging. Friends. We don't need that big word though. Bloop. I'm telling you what, streaming into the video game arena is just brutal. And I'm not doing it. Not doing it. I found it harder to talk and focus. I was just too involved in the damn game. I couldn't think about people and game and keep it active, and I can chit chat and talk all day long like this. Come on in and sit for a spell. Is that the same? I bet that's the same. I do try to randomize the look of the text. But it is a background. So it doesn't matter what it ends up looking like, because y'all gonna cover it up anyway. It's a background because it's a background. So it doesn't matter. Hello. How are you? Hey, let's see. I don't know how to see live on this. Holy crap, I just realized that. Oh, I know how. Ha ha! Give me 2 shakes. Here. Let me switch this up. I just realized that I don't remember how to do chat since I've never streamed from my phone before. This makes it a learning curve. So, let's see. I can pull you up over here and let's see. Oh boy. That's not going to work. Let's see. Why ain't this just a cluster? Yeah. Oh, I need my glasses to be able to see what the heck I'm doing over here. Search. I'll have this better prepared. This was just a whim. No preparation whatsoever. So I apologize. Alright. I now have chat open. So, hello viewer. If you have said anything and I have missed it, I sincerely apologize. But I now have the chat open and can view the chat. So if you have any questions, you need any help with anything, please feel free to let me know. But let me turn that volume down because I don't want to hear myself talk. Nobody wants to hear me talk. I'll just, what is that? No. Alright. There we go. Yup. Now I'm rocking this. I haven't streamed in a couple of years. You would think I was know what the hell I was doing. I'm just getting old. What's this? We don't want that piece. Let's do this. Alright. Is that... Oh, is that going to see through the... It might not. We'll just do this. We're gonna wing it. Because that is the whole point of this day. Is just to restart, refresh, and figure out if I know what the hell I'm doing. There. So then you just keep building on top of that. Can you do pictures? Yeah, you can do pictures in there. Again, it's a background. You're probably going to cover it up anyway. I'll just leave that like that. So it doesn't matter. Oh, but I don't want all that white on there. Where's my scissors? I don't want all that white on there. Let's get this off. It could probably be covered up, but boop. Doesn't have to be perfect. Ain't nothing perfect in this world. Except maybe coffee. Coffee's pretty perfect. My son is pretty perfect. Well, here's some different text. Potatoes. All right. What is this? Bloop. It's going away. Anyway, just building a masterboard. Now what we're going to do, once we get this masterboard up, we're going to flip it over and we're going to cut it. We're not going to pay attention to how we cut it. We're just going to cut it into strips. Now I made these bookmarks before, and I just used big strips of pages that I just ripped. And those my roommate painted. These my roommate painted. Those are real pretty, aren't they? But I just took like 2 pages of books and covered it, and then I just cut it down into strips and had a little tiny one left over. And that's kind of what we're going to do today. As you can see, I used some washi tape on some of them, stickers, little tickets. Oh, I took these. I love these stamps. I took these stamps that I have and just on little pieces of paper and inked them and put it on there. It doesn't have to be fancy. And then once I did that, like this particular one I covered in Mod Podge, I believe it was. But I have today that when we're finished, I have acrylic medium that I'll be using to cover everything. And anyway, you just go along, glue it all down, nothing fancy, nothing special. Nothing special. Oops. Get up there. Oh, look, here's a strip. This will go right in there. Oh, wait, it's the same text, though. I don't like to put the same text. You could put it this way. Look here. Let's do this. You can put it any old way you want to. I wonder if you should do it this way. Is this the better way to use this? Oh, I bet that is. Hey, that was so much easier. That's kind of like a die cut doing it that way. That's fancy. I don't know why I never thought of that before. Learn something new every day. Boop. Any old which way you want to. Any way you want to. Do it however you want to. That'll fit in there just nice. Excuse me. Hey, you're fine. You don't have to keep it down. Don't change your stuff just because I'm here. You do you, honey. Okay? Ronnie? Ronnie? He's not listening to me. What's this? Draw pluralcy. What's this? However, when you work with books, this is something I learned early on, even before I heard about it in a video, was to make sure you check your words. Once upon a time, I was putting something on a box that I was making, and lo and behold, what I saw peeking out was not good. Oh, I'm actually just streaming, actually. So I'm sitting here talking to myself. There is someone here, but I don't know. Could be one of those ghost ones again. Spots that go out there. But I don't know. It's okay. It's practice while I figure out how to use my phone to do this. It's more of a trial. Anyway. Nothing fancy. That took me a minute. Oh, I have a viewer. Oh, wait. I don't know if they're going to say anything because I don't have any words on my phone. So then I had to switch things up. Hey, that'll work. Oh, but that's a dictionary page there. Yeah, this'll work. But your bookmarks that you painted made it on the video already, Rumi. My book? Yes, I showed your bookmarks. I'm like, I never know if you're talking to me. I know. And I didn't use your name because I didn't know if you wanted your name used. It's fine. Okay. Good deal. Still my identity. See what you can do with it. Somebody somewhere do something with it. Yeah, I'm lost. You can come over and wave hi. No. Stick your hand in there. Just your hand. Yeah. You can give it a wave. Yeah. We're just making a masterboard. There you go. Okay then. Okay then. Yay! I'm gonna make you famous. I've already sworn. I tried to figure out how to stream live on YouTube. I don't think you can. You can't. You have to have like so many followers. Yes. And I couldn't figure out how to do it on TikTok either, which they do. I think you have to have a certain amount of followers. Yeah. But you can upload videos. Which is why we ended up on Twitch. We're gonna. But I figured it would be a good test run because then I could do nothing with it. Yeah. No, this might be your most famous video. Right? With my one viewer. Yeah. Trying out the internet. Man, wouldn't that be nice? The moment I could say to the bank, aw, gee, thanks, but see ya, sucker! I'm following up on my YouTube career. Yeah. I mean, you know. You never know. People do it. Somebody's got to do it. I got just as much chance as they do. And, you know, when you're this epic, you never know. Right? Cause I'm epic. Totally. I am full of wind.
Some of that rice.
Oh, good. Eat that up.
I can't eat all of it. It's a big old lump of meat.
Whoa.
But I'm eating a good chunk of it.
That tore me up.
That's because it's got like fiber and such in it.
Oh no, my stomach. Oh, it's so sick. Oh my goodness, my heartburn was just.
Oh, that might be because you put the Rotel chilies in it.
Yeah.
Right? Because that's literally pepper.
Well, I have those in the burritos, and they don't do that to me. But oh yeah, I was praying to the porcelain goddess all night. And it was all acid. It was all acid.
You were like barfing?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Oh, it's all good. It was good though.
Yeah, I ate a ton of that first night, and I was fine.
I don't think it helped that I forgot my tummy pill in the morning that morning.
You what?
My tummy pill.
Yeah, well, that was...
You know, us old ladies on our GERD.
My stomach, knock on wood,
Dude, I'm drinking so much water.
it's doing pretty good right now. But I have moments where I'm like, oh. And so now,
This is a mess.
My meds,
Uh-huh.
she kept warning me that you might lose your appetite. And I'm like, oh no, that would be tragic if I did that. She's like, no, you might actually forget to eat. And I'm like, oh no, I might become anorexic. And she's like, that's actually a risk with, and I'm like, I don't, honestly, between you, me, and the fence post, I don't think that's ever going to happen.
No, I like my food too much, bitch.
I don't know. I don't think that's going to be a thing, lady. She kept saying it, and I'm like, I don't think so. But
Yeah, they said that about with me when they put me on Wellbutrin. They're like, this helps you stop smoking, and side effect, it'll make you lose weight. I'm like, no, it just made me spend a shit ton of money to try and find something that tasted good, because everything tasted like crap, but I was still hungry.
that's how they like make you stop eating though. It's like it just all tastes like shit.
But I was still hungry. It didn't work on my appetite.
Right? This actually does. I noticed like yesterday I took my first dose. It was kind of like queasy in the morning, and I'm thinking it will even out because it did it the last time too when I started it. So I'll get used to it. But I can see how it would do that to people that don't have what I have,
Right?
but I don't see myself like actually ever starving
Oh, look.
or whatever.
We should put this on our background. The bowels should be kept open daily by an enema. All right, then. Let's not.
Why would we do that? That's weird.
That's what happens when you rip up medical journals, I guess. You never know what you're going to get. A potluck.
Shoot it, exit
Exit only. Alrighty then. Let's see. We need more. It doesn't go there?
One singular little rice with, like, I'm gonna go there.
Oh my gosh, my mom choked yesterday at the dinner, and everybody thought she was gonna die as I'm just sitting there watching her because she's breathing, and so I knew what happened.
Leave people alone if they're actually breathing.
Right?
Let them work it out until they don't breathe no more.
Yeah, and they're like, "Oh, are you okay?" And they come running over, patting her back, telling her to put her arms up. It's like,
That's not actually a thing.
everybody seems to think it is.
It is if you're like coughing like the asthma cough.
Right, because it opens your airways, but when
Right.
you're choking
But if
and
you're
trying not to
choking, it does
pee yourself, does nothing.
I fucking hate when Americans at a restaurant give you fucking medical advice. It's the worst. It's literally the worst. Well, they all think they know, but they don't. But they're not like.
And that made me feel like an idiot because I'm just sitting there watching her.
No, you're fine. makes me feel that way because there's like there's a thing that humans do that if the whole crowd agrees on something, you feel weird if you don't. It's a mental thing. You want to belong.
Are you saying I'm a sheep?
No, I'm saying you're not a sheep.
Oh.
Because you sit there and
I didn't follow the herd.
No, they all follow the herd, even if the herd is wrong. They did a test where they like had a bunch of actors and one test subject in a room, and they're like, "How long are these lines on the screen?" And they all the actors were like, "This obviously long one is not long." So they pointed to another one, and that test subject, like 60% of the time, 70% of the time, those test subjects went with the wrong answer because they wanted to belong to that crowd.
The herd.
Even though they could totally see that that's not it, they still went for it. So that's what happened there at that restaurant.
Well, it's like somebody once upon a time called me a sheeple. I'm
Yeah,
like, I'm not a sheeple. I'm an ostrich. Get it right.
Right? They do that to try and piss you off. It's like sheeple and snowflakes and it's shut up.
Nope. I'm an ostrich. I stand here with my head buried in the sand happily. Thank you. Don't fuck with my sand.
Right? I literally identify as a house cat. I sit around, I offer advice when it's not wanted. They eat everything in sight. And sometimes I chew up your slipper.
Just don't pee in them, okay?
No, if you behave.
Oh, okay. So here we are, just happily creating this master board.
That's what we'll do.
Lay around on my papers. Get off my papers!
Right? Are you using this? I'm gonna sit on it.
You didn't want these papers.
I might put my butt on them. I'm gonna take this last orange juice.
But we still have peach schnapps. Kidding?
I have to put Sprite in it.
Oh, okay. So here we are, just happily creating this masterboard. Playing with our papers. These little pieces, like this, if you get words on them, I will actually tuck those in a little tiny box that I have for just these little tiny bits. Because sometimes you just need a little something. Oh, that's not going to fit there. Sometimes you just need a little something to cover a little hole. Like I think I left, well, it was up here. I covered it already. Sometimes you just need to cover the hole. I got these. I really do not like these. These are hard. I thought they would be the soft silicone. I really don't like those. They're very, as you can hear, they're hard. And they're not good for working with paper. It peels it up and messes it up. Now the other thing you can do when you do this is oh, that's gonna fall. Don't fall. You can purchase but different packs of papers. Oh, hey, that's music. Oh, hey, let's do that. We didn't use any music on here. It's not very... Let's do that. There's actually music right here. Luggage. Why did I stamp on that? That's boring music. I have better music. Hold that thought. I have I don't pull down the Leaning Tower of Pisa. Oh, chair. I have a bunch of musical scores, and you can put music on it. I like the busy ones. Like this. This is kind of busy. We'll use this. And now, one thing you can do if you have limited supplies, but you have a photocopier, you can photocopy your snippets and reprint them. But please keep in mind, you cannot turn around and use it for resale. So be aware of copyright. But if you have limited resources, there's also a ton of places on Pinterest that you can get free stuff to print. Again, a good thing to do would be to save where you got these things from and then credit if you're putting it out there on public knowledge. Putting it on the internet. Credit where you get your art. But I found a ton of great resources on Pinterest. Etsy, you can get a ton of fairly cheap digitals. Just print them on high quality if you have a printer. Any number of things like that to, that's real shiny. See, look how busy that is. I like that. Could just use the other part of this page for the second half of that. You can do, I need to put this so it doesn't time out. I'll fix that. But again, you're just spacing these things to cover your background. It also helps to make your paper sturdier, so it holds up under use better. That looks like that'll fit right in there. We might just, no, we'll just do this. We'll do this. Yes, I cut that. Snip. Oh, come on, go all the way to the edge. Oh, so nice. That fit in there just perfectly. Um, excuse me. And we are almost done. That's gonna be too short. That's alright, because you know what we can do? Once I put these away. Oh. Get up there. Okay. Oops. Get back my hair. Let's do this. This is kind of a weird shaped page. And looking at that, I think it was 2. Bloop. Now, get off me. Okay, so now you have all these little bits of paper that you have to clean up because I'm terrible at throwing them in the trash can as I go along. And you ideally want to wait for it to dry. And while it's drying a little bit, you can clean up your workstation. That I do want to save. That, give me that. These can all go back in my box if I can pick them all up. Okay, that needs to get put back where I got it. Now you say, Nala, I have no idea what to do with this. What do I do with this? And I say, because it is full of wind, there's a couple of things you can do from here. You can make it an even bigger mess by let's do this. We're gonna make a mess. This is Distressed Mica Stain Fortune Teller. Now I have a splat box, but I don't think my splat box is big enough for this. So we're just gonna go once it's shook up. So you gotta shake it up really good. Don't hold your finger over this picture. Ooh, look at that. Oh, look at that. Okay, that kind of looks like a face, doesn't it? This is Wicked Elixir. And some overspray. Pick it up. Okay. And then you can. Where are my mini spritzers? Where are my mini spritzers? Oh, hello, there you are. We could do this. Oh, got a little smearage going on, a little drippage. Look at all that, just does just such lovely things. And you let it set. If you like it, you can get your handy dandy tool, dry it up. Don't do it. I'm going to stamp over top of this, so I do want it kind of dry. Don't worry about the curling. That's no big deal. You can just flatten that out. Oh, have to re-glue that down. It's good enough. Okay. Alright. Now that it's sprayed, let's trim these edges. Bloop. I'm not going to worry about those. I need my bigger scissors for this, which are not where they belong. There. The biggest thing you really want with doing this is you really kind of want, I noticed, precision scissors. Precision scissors are a big deal. I don't care about these little pieces because they'll actually lead a little character to your bookmark. The other thing you can do if you really wanted to is you can come along with a little file thingy and you can file the edges of it. And that will just make it so it just comes right off. Alright. Does take a little bit more work, but it does give it a softer edge than a straight scissor cut. Just want to go around, especially if you did spritz any of the ink stains that you use. If you use any, just make sure that your paper is still glued down. Now, plus any spots you missed, well, if anything overlapped. Okay. Now, it's not my job to find the whole people. There it goes. Okay, now, if you have any stamps, you can come along and stamp. I like these. All right. there's enough of that. Then some silicone stamps. You do that. It's my stamp box. Let's do this. Stamp. Stampy, stampy, stampy. Okay. Give it a little wipey wipe. That's what I used to wipe off my desk earlier. I had coffee spilled all over it. But it works. It works. Always put your stamps back when you're done using them. Or should we do a little one? We should do a different color though. Could do a ground espresso. Actually, this is scorched timber. That's a good one too. That didn't come out very good in there, did it? Whoops. Jim Jim. Okay. Alright, then once you think you have it where you want it, so remember, you're going to cover this up. It's a background. You want to get out. Oh, I didn't use these butterflies. Let's do that. Let's see. Let's see how this comes out. Oh. Why aren't you sticking? All right. Then oops. Ha. Once you get it where you want it, take your cutting board. Now, that is a bookmark I got off a digital kit. This is the approximate size I made them, which is, so mine are basically that I made 1.5 inches by 6.5. DigiKit I bought off Etsy, 2 inches by 8.25. Again, you do you. However you want to make them. This is a 12 by 12. I would say 2 by 6 would be a perfect size. So we're going to go with 6 inches, which gets us to here. I think I'm cutting the wrong way. I should have cut it the other way, huh? For the half. Alrighty then. So, plan change. Change up. Oh, it looks off. And now, see, I did cut over there right. Mostly close enough. I don't think this is the most accurate cutter, or maybe it's the user. Don't come for me. It's not my job to measure. I don't know how to measure. And then that should give us 6 inches. Close enough. Right? I don't think it'll cut these last 3. I don't think my cutter's that good. I keep wanting one of those big guillotine ones that'll cut anything, but I don't really need that. I really only cut a few papers at a time and see that work just fine. Now, you just lay them out. Let's put these back. Now, when you make something like this is a good way to fill your pocket for ephemera. You know, so you'll have a good storage to put in a junk journal. To build your own stash, you can turn around and give them as gifties. If you make junk journals, you can put them in there. I do like to make sure they're all facing upright. And then once they're out like this, then you just go along and decorate them. And this is the same concept that you use for a master board too. If you make another master board to cut it up for journal cards, tags, whatever the case may be. And then it's just a matter of doing what you want to do. So, actually, let's go with a people. So, this purple with this line here, that looks like a good spot for a baseline to have a person standing. You always want to anchor your person. Are you too big? You are too big. But you're super cute. These are my steampunk peeps. I like her. She looks like a bad bitch. I would not want to mess with her. Let's put her there. Let's not leave out the dudes. I don't really care for him. He looks cool. I think his red hair looks good on that purple. Alright. Let's go with you. I think I like you. Let's put you over there. Alright. What about some of my vintagey peeps? Will you fit? You would. We need something for you to sit on, though. Oh, it's getting hot up here. All right. And then tickets, stamps. Let's see what we got for stamps. Got some neat stampies to go along with the mushroom thing. Yeah. Let's see. That's a good one. It goes this way though, right? It goes this way. What if we put him like that? He could be sitting on it. Fuck, it's hot up here. You can go ahead of time and pull these things out. You can set it all up what you're gonna do. I like to just create the thing and then go, what goes with this? Let's do that one. I like that one. But when you're working with stickers and you're laying out, I try to make sure that I don't peel them off first, because you never know what you're going to end up with. Life is like a box of chocolates. These are very steampunky. These might go... I like that. It's very hot up here. I need to get a little fan here. The problem is, if I get a little fan here, it's going to blow all my crap all over the place. Flutterbies, flutterbies, flutterbies. this book over here too. With some words. So these are kind of neat. I almost, they're so nice. I really have a hard time. I haven't even really dug into them yet, but they're sticker books. And you can just peel these out. And actually, I like that little Finchy. He's gonna have to just get stuck right on this bluebird. Decisions were made, but it needs inked up. I'll even come along and I'll cut, because this is a super duper amount of white around these, and I don't like all that white. I mean, yeah, I'm gonna ink it up and everything, but still, holy tamales, Batman, that's a lot. I don't know, it's just, oof. It's a lot of white. We're just gonna just de-stress all that white, because woof, that's a bright white. Where are you gonna go? I think you're gonna go over here. He needs something to stand on. Let's give him no. I have all kinds of things in here. I have all my things sorted out, numbers, letters, words. It's all sorted out. Charming. Charming, you're not supposed to be in there. What about this? What do you think? Could he stand on that? He could stand on that. Well, I just thought we're going to use this. This one's a little better. I like that one. Oh, that's a circle. It should be with circles, but circles are a category of their own. I don't really like that picture. Whoops. There's another one. It works. You can stand on that. Ah, stupid. Oh. There. And let's see what else we have. What's this? No. We'll see. Huh. Do, 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 do. Just picking through these words to see what I have. What's this say? Oh, sounds like groceries are here. So that will be a pause. I'm going to need 5 minutes. I'll be back soon. Enjoy. Somebody's already in there.
What?
It's already in. Someone's already in there. Can you help me with groceries? No, see him says he'll help me.
I suppose I can help. I'm waiting,
I can hand things up.
I'm waiting for that token.
I thought I heard.
That Tiny can help you.
No, I guess not.
Huh?
I guess not.
What?
No groceries?
I swear I heard them. They're not here. But they should be. I thought